Hi there friends and welcome to episode 6 of Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Icon and today we will finally achieve our goal of oil refining, and I'm very excited to say the least. Also, I finally have created my little storage here of plasma exciters, which we will just loot and be happy about them, because you need stuff like plasma exciters for higher tier materials, buildings and stuff. So this area here will be like my foundry, where I will build all those little things that I need for the future progression in the game, because right now I'm still very small and weak, and there's well, there are so many things which I want to acquire before we can proceed in a larger scale, so let's keep going here. So, just sacking in some iron ingots to make sure I'm gonna be able to take care of myself on the long road there. So, didn't I produce a oil extractor? No, I didn't, because I didn't have the necessary steel. Exactly. So, let's get ourselves in motion. Alright. I have all the materials I need, and let's fly. You know, let's just fly. So, the crude oil seep is here. Let's free it from the wood first. And let's see how this machine works. So, belt output wants to be into this direction. Alright, that looks pretty easy to begin with. Now, first up, no power. Let's change that. I really need to craft myself a few power poles. So these are the things I really hope to be able to automate later. Well, rather sooner than later, but you know what I mean. So, and then I need to go for, where is it? Chemical plant. So we'll need a few units of glass for that, which I don't have right now. But that's no problem, since I have to run the power down there anyways. So let's see, does it no, it doesn't have the cool Factorio functionality. You really grow addicted to that drag and drop thing Factorio can do. Okay, so I need a few scraps of glass. Let's do that. Very happy with my first little place here. Not so happy with my move speed and stuff. Really feels super clunky still, but well, let's see. Is this guy managing with his output? Yes, he is. Okay, perfect. So, chemical plant. Alright, that's done too. So, energy matrices need to be made out of the energetic graphite and that other stuff, which was made in a refinery, no? So, let's see. Oil refinery. That's the next thing I need. I built up the chemical plant mostly because I wanted to check out what I can do in it. So right now we can do plastic in there. And sulfuric acid made out of water. I don't know what fluid that is in stone. Okay. But for now, we will be happy with the refinery. So, let's see. I'd say I'll refine on site. It's always, in my opinion, a good option to get things going. So
this
plasma
refining.
refining.
Multiple products. To divide them, you need to set a filter on the sorter.
Yeah, okay, I see. So we can only do this. So we will have an output of hydrogen and refined oil. Ah, that's what this fluid is. So let's see. Hydrogen will be used for our high energy matrix. We will need 2 hydrogen in 6 seconds. That means we will, if we divide that by 3, I need Oh, that's a fraction thing. So, but if I am not mistaken, 2 divided by 6 is a third. So that means we should be able to satisfy with one of those refineries. Let's see. We will acquire 1 unit of hydrogen every 4 seconds. That means this thing spits out 0.25 hydrogen per second, which means that's not enough to facilitate one of those guys completely. The common point would be at 4 refineries to 3 laboratories, because then we would hit an 0.99, no, 3 refineries versus well, whatever. I don't want to maximize that right now. I have a calculation mistake in there. I notice it, but I can't put my finger on it. Anyways, so I do know that this game has a very odd behavior with fluids. Fluids land on the belt too. I hope that this won't be like this forever, because to me it honestly feels a little bit wrong to have fluids on the belt. So we use up half a unit of oil per second, and this bad boy produces 1.4 oil per second, so it can only facilitate 3 oil refineries anyways, and then we're donezo. So let's do this right away. Let's see. So we will need just a regular sorter to plug the materials in. So guess what? I have to produce sorters again. And okay. Right now the logistics topic is the most complicated for me, because we need to sort those outputs somehow, but I already got some sort of idea. So first up, I want to, I need to output in these directions, okay. So, with tab I can set those filters, but I can't set up anything without the belts there. So the plan here was quite simple for me. I want to have 2 different belt sets. And we will output the refined oil on that one and the hydrogen on that one. So here we go. So 15 per minute. Okay. Out of power? Seriously? I managed to set that guy into a power hole? Fun. Okay, so let's see. I mean, we should be perfectly able to copy that. So let's see. Maybe I do try and maximize that a little bit, huh? So let's see. So I need to check out how large those splitters are before I can continue, but I'm out of materials anyways, so whatever. For now, I'll just transport the materials that I want to transport back home. So, but wait a sec. Actually, now that I think about it more thoroughly, I would like to have another miner out here. So do I have a mining machine now? So we need to go back home anyways. Okay. Where are the miners? Mining. Oh god. Still so bad with these icons. Okay, so we need everything. Well, no, not everything, just iron, as usual. At least with this, the game is like Victoria. You always need more iron. But that's just fine for me, because I got that private smelter just for me. Speaking about private smelter just for me, I should just plug that guy onto a container instead of hand picking that stuff all the time. It's just I do play a lot of idle and incremental games, okay? Clicking like this comes very naturally for me. Okay, so we got this. So my fuel chamber is empty now at this point. All right. So my long-term plan is to make it so that there are splitters which are combining the outputs of the refineries into one compressed belt, and then I'll store whatever I need somewhere else. But for now, we just have to... I'd say I'll just do it for like this for now. Boom. So output on, input on. Are these guys suffering from a specific input or something like that? No valid connection. So what up with that? This stuff is a liquid, isn't it? So yeah. Okay. So I could imagine that the side rails are the input always and the... No. What's happening here? Is it the other way around? No valid connection. I don't understand. Why is this guy input on, output on? Everything is on, but I somehow can't connect. Or are these guys like you connect the belt directly into it? Yeah, that's how you do it. They're just like, I see, now it makes sense. So, alright. For now, I'll leave it like that. That's just a, let's call it a placeholder, okay? I just want to get started with the red science packs, where it's for me, like, I want to get started with it before I optimize too much, because then we can just start producing these thingies already. So my plan is to have a separate conveyor belt running into this matrix lab here, feeding the red science packs into this machinery, because we will produce them over here. But to do so, I figured we need yet another miner. So luckily for us, there's way more coal than we need in that patch. So let's put down some foundations. Ah yeah, plus button does the trick to enlarge that square. All right. Okay, so that should work for me. So yeah, I'd say for miners, it is really the easiest way to go for holding down shift and disabling the grid snap, because I feel like I'm yielding so much better results than with the grid snap to begin with. If I do it like that, okay. So just had a little bit of a lack of foundation there. So yeah, well, now this one is quite okay too. Well, it's way more coal than we need, but whatever. I don't mind at all. So we're gonna need energetic this graphite stuff, or is it graphite or graphite? Oh, well, really need to look up a pronunciation for that. My usual problems. So oh, I can jump with the spacebar. I didn't even know that. Not only can I fly, I can also jump. Cool. So now let's recharge the batteries. Oh, there's some materials we can put into the fuel chamber too. Awesome. All right. So, I need assemblers. Oh, it's my last one already again. Jeez. Alright. Here we go. That's the simplest part of this whole chain. Wait a sec. Where do you do that? You do that in a smelter. Oh! Wrong building. No problem though. Comes unexpected. So we have a input of 1 per second and an output of half per second, I see. Well. So let's help our little drones here a little bit by moving closer to their working place. There we go. Gotta say, I really like that fuel system of the game, because this way you have constantly sort of a resource micromanagement game going on for yourself, where you always have to have some, yeah, well, only a mild form of micromanagement, but
has reached a certain scale. Now click the statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output consumption of each item, electricity data, etc. Use these dynamic data can help you to manage your production base.
That's cool. Honestly, that's really really pleasantly refined data. Like, seriously. It's easy to comprehend. I like that. Okay, cool stuff. So, if I remember correctly, matrices are being made in laboratories. So we need to whip up a new laboratory here. So, the Matrix Lab. I'm gonna put it up there. Yeah, here we go. Awesome. I love what I see here. So, we are now reaching, or now we are fulfilling one of the first larger milestones of this game, you know. Just like in Victorio, when you are when you manage to do the green science packs, the second tier of science packs. Well, the red science packs here are a little bit more complicated than the second tier of science with Victorio, because in Victorio you don't need oils and such until way later down the road, so let's queue these up. Alright. There we go. Best part about this, I can now lengthen the input of the smelters here if I really want to. So I can actually increase the throughput of this facility by a lot. But to do so, I really realized that I wanted to do it like that. Oh no. Not this again. Alright, but oh, God bless, they worked this time. So. There we go. Yay! We are producing it now. So, I'll do the output on this side. And then we're gonna go over here, and then I have to remove the wind turbine. It's completely interfering with my building plan here. There we go. So we're just I'm pressing the up arrow here just once, and then we pressing the down arrow again to lead it downwards, and yeah, that's that. So that should be all it took. As soon as one of my little robots finally coming back home to put that sorter on the belt. There we go. Oh man, I gotta say, I really like the visual appeal of those red signs thingies there. Okay, so where do we even get started now? I mean, that's a lot of new potential here for the whole complex, you know. So, let's check it out. I'd say the first thing I'd really like to do would be energy storage technology, but at the same time, these are really, really costly techs. So, well, probably think twice about that. So, high efficiency logistics system. Well, what I'd need for those better conveyor belts is way beyond me right now. Titanium smelting. So let's see, upgrade-wise. Why can't I do that yet? Mecha Core level 2 required, I see. So yeah, how about starting with that one? Because honestly, it is oh so necessary. Oh, look at that. You see those two different cubes dancing in there now. It's not only the blue signs anymore. Okay. That's really cool, gotta say. The visual appeal on this game really, it's really enjoyable. Okay, so let's see how we will manage that other topic. So, I feel like the easiest way would be just to set up one kind of storage container where all those belts converge ultimately. Well, but, well, let's see, how much oil did we stockpile here so far? Not too much, that is. Okay. Because I definitely want to ramp up the production here. That's for sure. So, I really like the production scheme I have here for the oil. It seems to work out very, very decently. At least with the beginner oil, that is. We happen to need a usage for the refined oil, but, well, doesn't come too unexpected, doesn't it? Alright. So, just, taking it upstairs, taking it downstairs. And, well, I don't know, do I really want to have several fluid tanks like these? Or, I'll do it for now like this. And let's see, I'd really like to work with splitters here, because I feel like splitters would be a very, very comfy approach to the problem. I mean, right now we have to wait for the production of more of those science packs anyways, and I want to amp up that production. So, oh, I really wish we could just have a functionality where the game automatically plugs those in for me. That would be so cool, because right now the only thing I can do for now is accept that the hydrogen will be landing in my inventory and plug down the inserter just like that. So we're doing it like that. And here we go. I'd say that's the most harmonious approach that I've found so far. There we go. And now we just rinse and repeat. So, well, oh, look at that. I forgot to put up filters. Set filter for hydrogen. Set filter for refined oil. Okay. Let's put this mess off the belt. Okay. Good thing that I paid attention there. So I really do enjoy that I'm allowed to pick up singular items from that belt. Okay, so those are really, really important, and so this is the output belt after all. Input only comes from that direction, or you can only connect one input into every tank, but that would be yeah. This side is the input, the other side is the output. Okay. All right, so we saved this. We saved the mission, and all right. Of course, that I can't just replicate that. And well, okay. We need to work on that build a little bit, I'd say. But honestly, it looks quite promising to me already. So here we go. It's gonna be the last one of them. And this time I'll do it a little bit more a little bit better than the last time. So just forgot about those filters. When you set them up while you're building it, it's really comfy with the tab key. Compared to that, it's really uncomfy to do it the other way. Alright, so now we will just plug in yet another splitter down the road here. Because I feel like I said, that seems to me the easiest way of getting all that hydrogen into the system without breaking a sweat here. About that oil, I'd say I'll just produce yet another storage tank there. And just accept that I store that stuff for no particular visible reason so far. Sometimes you have to be okay with that too, you know. Okay, that's the slope too steep. Alright. Imagine something like that. Alright, here and downwards. There we go. And storage. And belt in. Alright. So, let's see. Yeah, research needs to be amped up by quite a lot. And let's see, I'm pretty much out of iron again. Yeah, well, getting used to it, you know. So, let's drop in the overspill of materials, which has accumulated in my inventory. Burn that oil in the mech. I really, really do enjoy that you can pretty much toss all manner of items just into your mech and be like, yeah, you burned that. It's really cool. Oh, look at that. So 10 per minute. That's still not really much. So how's my power grid though? Are you guys fine? No, not at all. So, the other episode I constructed another thermal power plant. One too much back then, now exactly what I need. Alright, there we go. But I'd say I'd really love to see if I'm not able to... Or wait a sec, shouldn't I be able to just use... Oh, I want to try that before I leave, because it's about time to leave soon, sadly. So, let's pick up iron first. So, I'd say this place now churns out completely different amounts of science now. I really love that red hue of these things. gotta say. Alright, so thermal power station. I want to know a thing here. So it's gonna be very simple to find that out, you know. Yay! My max core energy has been increased. Wow, that's a lot. Jeez. It's way more than I thought. Recipe copy operation. Yeah. Sadly, my keyboard doesn't sport those buttons, and it's a long story. And I can't right now. You can't reconfigure key bindings as of yet, but they are working on it. They said in the FAQ. So this is really a quick thing to find out. So let's just see. Can I put that fluid in there? Yeah, it also works with oil. Boom! There we go. That's exactly what I'll do with that oil. Wonderful. So I'd say I am quite happy with that kind of progress. So next episode we will upgrade to other things here. So well, definitely gonna upgrade the drive engine next. So we will see what that mecha sail is looking like next episode. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching. It's been my pleasure. I really like how things are going right now. And yeah, feel free to drop me comments down below. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Support me if you want to. I will be forever grateful, but I sure don't mind if you don't. Most importantly, enjoy yourself, have a good time, and I hope you're coming back soon. See you then, friends. Bye-bye.